I'm Nikki Hancock from Botanicals, and I am thrilled today to welcome Cameron Alcott from Progressive Plants to our greenhouses in Kaysville, which happen to be full mostly with beautiful product from Progressive Plants. And
it is.
We're hanging out today because Mother's Day is just around the corner.
Mother's Day is coming, and it seems like it's earlier this year.
Yeah, it seems like that because it's always the second Sunday, but it's on the 8th, so it's liable to take a few people by surprise if they're not watching the calendar.
It's coming, guys, it's coming up. Quick.
It is coming up. And because we are generous, plant-loving people, we thought, let's help a guy out, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So,
because as a guy, this is one of the hardest holidays to kind of shop for. I mean, you don't really know what you got the kids, you got the wife or mother of your children or whatever. I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. So we thought, why not take our love of plants and growing things, combine it with the pressure of the holiday, talk about how much we love kids and seeing those little eyes light up with joy as they learn new things, and put it all together in one great event.
Yep.
So drum roll.
So the week before, on April 30th, at Progressive Plants, you, dads, can bring your kids to help make a gift for that special mother in your life.
Yes, it's awesome. And so while we're here today, next time you're going to be inviting me to your place, and we're going to work on this together.
We're going to have container design extraordinaire enchantress, Nikki Hancock from Botanicals, show your kids how to put pots together.
And because, some people may be intimidated or think, can my kids really do this? I thought, if I can teach Cameron to do it, anybody can do it.
So today we're going to teach me how to make pots.
Yes. Well, not pots. Well, plants that go in the pots.
Plants that go in the pots.
Pots that go in the pots.
That would be pottery.
So, So, and we could talk about pots all day long, but I think we're going to cut to the chase and talk about some of the choices that we've made today, because finding the right container is a good foundational piece. We've taken that part out of it for you. You don't even have to worry about it. We've got some cute, lightweight pots that the kids can handle on their own. We've pre-filled them with
I can handle these too.
I know, you could. And we're just going to go through planting up some of these with the beautiful annuals that make moms happy everywhere. You cannot go wrong with something like this. So, Cameron, we've got a lot of choices here, and I know that you're great at designing things on a big scale. You are.
I'm terrible at this stuff. If you're implying that I have to do one of these, you need to show me what I need to do here.
So that's what we get to do, because we're basically taking all of that and we're shrinking it into Honey, I Shrunk the Landscape, right? Now we are in a pot. And so I always like to start with something that's going to pop and catch the eye and be maybe architectural, that's got a little bit of form to it.
Okay.
So we've got some choices here. I love this Dracina Grass right here. Okay. This is great. This is an annual in our climate, but these have been wintering over in our greenhouse. So we're going to plop these down, and it kind of depends on your personality. Are you a symmetrical guy or are you an asymmetrical guy?
Ooh, I don't know. Yes.
Depends. Yes, good answer.
I think in a pot like this, I think I want to put it right smack dab in the middle.
Okay, I'm going to go asymmetrical. It's great. We'll talk about this, and this will be part of the fun of the class, is exactly how you properly plant them and take care of the roots and the science behind it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go asymmetrical because I like that too. And you can see. So I like to start with one thing at a time, one color at a time. The next big thing, because these aren't super huge, is we need to go with our next level in color. So that's where we've selected some geraniums. These were lovingly grown down in St. George by my dad at Sandia Greenhouse.
This one's called, what's this one?
It's coral.
Is it coral?
It is. Ooh. Yeah, and I'm going to go with this hot pink.
I like the coral one.
Pretty?
We're going to go with this one.
So we're going to have to knock off a little bit of extra soil and make a mess, and that's okay because we do that. So we're just going to step back here and kind of make a mess and muss up this root ball so that it fits and that we still have enough room. So see what I'm doing here?
Yeah. It's kind of scaring me.
Torturing the plants a little bit.
Sounds good.
It'll be okay in the end.
Do some of this. I'm going to do this over here too.
Yeah, go ahead. That's why I wore my rain boots.
Okay.
Okay, and just make your hole.
Just do that.
Find a spot.
Oh, this is gorgeous. I like this already.
So fun. Like on its own, it's enough, right?
You know, it's kind of funny. It's like my mom owns a nursery, but I just might give this to her for
that would be so
Mother's
cute.
Day.
Look at what I made you, Mom.
I know, but I would have to keep it at your place. Otherwise, she's going to see it at our place.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find something that kind of spills over the edge. And I've got two choices. I've got this really pretty variegated ivy that can go over the edge. And I've also got some asparagus fern. And I love doing asparagus fern with kids if for no other reason than their roots are so darn funky.
Yeah, because they have like those
aliens.
little like.
And then I'm gonna say that, and there won't be. Here they
there's
are.
one right there.
Yeah, see the little like water pods in there?
Things. Those are neat.
So it always makes kids think, of like some alien life form.
I love science.
Isn't it fun?
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm more of like a variegated ivy guy.
All right, do that.
So I'm going to use one of these.
So if you've got this smack dab in the middle, you might want to think if you want to create your asymmetry with that, or if you want to do two. Symmetrical. I'm going to go asymmetrical. But you can choose. You can't mess this up.
You don't know me very well. I can mess a lot of things up.
Nice.
That's kind of neat. Okay.
Is that pretty?
That is really pretty.
I'm going to turn it this way so that we can see. All right, so now color choice. And we can talk about this, which is something you're also very good at. Even though you might not do a lot of container gardening, think about what's going to play off of this. And this is always fun to do with kids too.
Yeah, because like contrast is always a fun thing.
Yes.
So I like to, but sometimes I like to go with like themes too. Like you have like a warm theme or a cool theme. I'm kind of like thinking I might just be doing a warm theme.
Okay.
Ooh.
So these are cute little flowering cabbage.
How you doing?
Aren't they so cute? And here's some that are just
make one of these.
Straight up deep.
I'm a
red.
sucker for
another
variegated foliage.
Texture. I know. So that's like the solid.
So if I put like two of these in there, is that going to be too much?
I'm going to say it's going to be too much because they're going to get pretty big.
So I should just do one?
I'd find an edge, and I'd find a spot to tuck that on the edge for a little bit of texture.
Okay.
And just to be different, I am going to go with the deep burgundy.
All right.
Here. All right, and now basically we've got these beautiful little pansies and Johnny jump ups, which I never know how to choose.
I know, these are hard.
Their faces, even if you pull out a 6-pack like this, you've got variegation. Every single face is different. So I love pulling like individual beautiful little faces. And this is going to be kind of like the flesh that just covers over everything. Okay. And again, you can't mess it up. You could go all kaleidoscope, or you could say, I'm going to stick with the theme. I will say I have one rule in container gardening, Cameron, and that is that every arrangement has got to have a pop of yellow or a pop of white to offset it. And so
what if I have like yellow in the foliage?
That's good. And that's good, but that's going to be a subtle pop. So it's up to you.
So I need a pop.
So if you were going to go subtle, I love this color that you've chosen to go with the coral. And that with this, and that would be very subtle. If you wanted to go like
loud,
then I'd go with something like in a deeper purple and a brighter yellow.
So if I did,
can't mess it up.
Okay.
But it's really fun to start playing with it.
This is your domain.
So.
Okay, so if we did a couple of these.
Yeah, a couple of these and then had just like a bright pop. And you literally, I also believe in survival of the fittest when it comes to container gardening. So you jam these suckers in there and make them fight for their very existence. Because that's how it's going to come up looking full. A lot of times when
this is not a philosophy for your children, though. It is not survival of the fittest. There are laws against this.
There are laws against that. So
you know what? I'm going to throw another color in there.
Throw another color. You can't go wrong.
I'm going to do, you know what, these oranges.
I really love that periwinkle you pulled out at the first, though, too. That kind of soft viola color.
Yeah, but
just because it plays so great.
That's true. Okay.
Here to show you.
Pop one of these in here. Actually, I really like how packed these are.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
And these have also been tempering in the greenhouse, so they are really ready to go into a pot and explore. You know, I love it when I see roots like that because I'm like, ooh, these are ready to go. They're not going to struggle and freak out when you put them in their new home.
Oh, what if I have like an empty spot in here? Do I need to fill that?
You do need to fill it, and this is perfect.
Okay.
So this is why it's fun to work with 6-packs in containers, because you can add more.
So I still could add an orange.
The other thing, you could add an orange. The other thing I love to do is kind of think about visual triangles.
Right.
So you could do another
one of those.
That. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, because like continuity, like in a landscape, you want to have continuity in the landscape. You don't want to just like put random stuff everywhere.
Sorry, I'm stepping out of frame to grab these. I should have had you hand them to me. I love these just solid orange. Yeah. Those are so pretty. And that's something that, we can talk about too in depth, is that I said I'm an asymmetrical girl, but designing in triangles is a really great way to just keep that eye like going around. And these are, what's so fun about this, and this is where I love teaching kids, is that these are really simple concepts that the kids can get.
Well, you're teaching me, and I'm dense. Speaking of triangles, I am obtuse.
Cameron. Anyway, good one.
That's a dad joke.
That was a
really,
see?
That's another one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So anyway, like, you've done a great job here. How do you feel about what you've created?
I actually am really happy because like I never make baskets ever.
Yeah.
I've never really done these before. I usually rely on other people to make them for me.
The fun thing is that everything that we pull in is only about 30% in color too. So this is just going to continue to get better and better and bigger. And
so what you're saying, this is like the Mother's Day gifts that keeps on giving.
It is the Mother's Day gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. And while we all know I'm a big fan of cut flowers, this is another alternative. It's a very personal thing. And we've got some other fun activities with the kids too when they're there to even further personalize these planters.
Oh, and so, guys, moms love it when you make something for them and it's something that they can like enjoy all year long, and it's very personal. You get the kids involved, you get involved. Moms dig it. Yeah. Trust me.
Pictures. Yeah. Be a hero, right?
Yeah, be a hero.
Yeah, this is better than burnt bacon on Mother's Day morning, I gotta say. So yeah, we hope that all of you will come and join us, but space is limited, right? We are limiting the event.
Yep, you will want to click the link below for all of the info, and that'll tell you everything that you need, how many spaces are left, how much everything is, and we would really love to see you and your children at Progressive Plants on April 30th of this year.
What time of day?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Till noon, so 2 hours.
We'll be there.
So in between breakfast and then finishing off at about lunchtime. Perfect.
It'll be great. It'll be magical. Okay.